Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Madi, and this is Alt Tarot and Astrology for 2023 predictions, general energy of the year ahead. Just to remind you, these are just general readings, so take what resonates. This flipped out, still need to shuffle a deck, but Ace of Cups, I feel like brand new start emotionally for you. Maybe even new love or new potential love. New developments in community, new ways of kind of relating to the outside world and yourself. Maybe even something, gaining a bit of clarity of something that you walked away from, either in the past or realizing, maybe even something from the past coming back. There, I did see Judgment in the pre-shuffle. Moon with the Judgment. I don't know, maybe illusory though, not something consistent. You may be refacing some situation that is not exactly, it's not what you think. Like there's a lot of illusion, kind of deception, like triggered feelings in this situation. It may be a relationship. Four of Wands, home, stability. You may be working deeply like on your stability, on your foundation, on your money, on your home. Yeah, just kind of plugging away. Got the levers there. Yeah, it seems like you're going to be in some sort of situation that is going to... I kind of get the sense that you're going to be in some sort of romantic dilemma with a past person coming back into the situation, and you're going to have to make a really big decision. You may feel very, very confused, not really know what to do. I just want to give you a bit of warning about that to really navigate that situation well, especially with the moon coming through. You want to make sure that this is a big situation for you. So choose wisely the kinds of decisions that you make, especially if there is love choices or a situation to where you're having to make some sort of big decision in love. You really need to weigh your options. Okay. For Gemini 2023. Gemini 2023. I definitely feel like you're going to be feeling the Jupiter transition with Taurus there, with sensation and silence. You may have more embodied experiences this year, even with like meditation, of kind of calming the mind and really just enjoying being in your body more than you've been. You may have even come to realization of how kind of stuck you get in your own mind, and beginning to kind of step a bit more into a grounded sense of self and reality. Here we go. One more shuffle. Yeah. And maybe thinking about how you communicate, how you express yourself, how you show up, how you live authentically, and how you like express yourself authentically, and how the ways that you think and kind of like your thought processes, your perspectives, all that, how that influences the ways that you kind of show up and express yourself. You're kind of rethinking all that. Yeah, completion there. There's some sort of ending, whether it be with a person or a specific situation in your life, that you're having to do further emotional processing in this coming year. Maybe even something that you thought that you were like over with and that it was like, whatever, I feel better. No, something's going to maybe come back around, and you're going to have to kind of face the fact that am I really living the way that I want? What in my life is really right for me? And what do I feel kind of, especially here with this facade, an inner child reclaiming, kind of realizing that maybe hurt feelings or certain situations have been driven by a ways of getting what your inner child wants. You know, remember, yellow is with the solar plexus. It can also be how you exert yourself and gain control in the world. And it may have really been inner child led, and you're kind of having to reface that again. Refacing that maybe there was a situation, either a past situation or you have a current situation that is like exactly what you thought you wanted. But now that you have it, you're just like not really kind of doing with it what you thought you would. And that could be anything. It could be a relationship. It could be having money or a specific job. Either way, there's like this recalibrating of how you think. So the yellow does impact, you know, your thought processes as well and how you process things. And a sense of confusion about that. Really figuring out what you want. What do you want, Gemini? Do you know? Maybe your two twins want different things. Well, you've got to balance that. You got to figure that out this year. Okay. For Gemini 2023, sending a bit of support. Not just to help guide this reading, but for Gemini in the year ahead. Okay. Let's see what they say. I want these two. Hanged Man reversed, 8 of Cups. Yeah, you may even feel like at a forced standstill. It may be a situation that you walked away from to where you're coming out of a period of not doing anything about it, not, you know, wanting to, but you're wanting to now. And now you feel like the lack of growth, and just like the lack of energy in that situation, you're wanting to come out of that in some way, shape, or form. That could be in any area of your life. Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah, you may be in lack of communication. You may be anticipating how to move forward. Oh, Ace of Cups reversed. You did have, I mean, actually, it did pop out upright. But now coming out reverse, you may have to face the fact that you do want this to come upright. And if you do want this Ace of Cups to be upright and to share in that sense of new beginnings, prosperity, emotional fulfillment, emotional connection, you're going to have to communicate. You're going to have to make this Ace of Swords reverse come upright. You're going to have to be clear. You're going to have to find a sense of clarity and come out of inaction. You're going to have to take action on this thing that you kind of maybe abandoned or walked away from. If you want to, I think that's the question, is do you want to? Gentleness. Yeah, that the little bird with communication as well. Maybe communicating yourself in a more gentle way too, of sending or explaining yourself or communicating a message there with that bird. It's almost like trying to whisper something into this person's ear. It's like there's a way of transmuting your message or of communicating yourself that is the right way, and maybe a way that you have not tried before, or to that level. Joy, there with the solar plexus. Impasse, what kind of impasse? Six of Swords. Yeah, a feeling of really not being able to move forward, that something is blocking you in life, but really it's a sense in your emotional state that is blocking you, there with the orange and your sacral. So the block inside of you that you're experiencing is just an emotional block. It's not, this can be resolved, but with the Six of Swords in reversed, there's that sense that no, growth, movement has happened, no kind of recovery or sense of moving on. Maybe you haven't really moved on from the situation, but you still feel blocked from it. With this joy, you are also embodying a sense of better self-confidence, of wanting to express yourself in more joyous ways. We have been Mars retrograde in your sign for the past few months. And I think that really, that's been a time for you to discover, how do I want to exert myself? How do I want to live? How do I want to express my joy, live my joy, really take action, and what makes me feel good? Air, yeah, thought, communication, learning. I really feel like there's going to be lots of back and forth with you, whether it be career-wise, emails, messages, this and that. There's just a lot of communication energy for you this year. And balance, yeah, this is kind of attached to the Justice card and, Six of Pentacles in its own way. They may be, karmic situations, big lessons learned, rebalancing of karma, especially in regards to other relationships, thinking of the numerology of 2023 with the 2s and the 0s and the 3. Yeah, big karmic decisions, lessons, even with the Lovers and the pre-shuffle. But that's the third eye. You're gaining a deeper sense of intuition, understanding, and just faith and surrendering kind of to the situation. See one more. Yeah, growth. A deep heart growth this year. It's a good year. But there are going to be things that are going to make you deeply kind of question yourself, question your direction, question your goals. And plan for the future, as well as rest and really, I think, decision making, getting clear on how you make decisions this year is huge. All right, Gemini, wishing you so much clarity, forgiveness, joy, prosperity for this new year. Thanks for joining me.